Wow. There's a little bit of stream lag. Yeah. A little bit of stream lag to start the stream. Hello, everyone. Is it on? I just want to make sure. Hello? A little bit of stream lag. Yeah, we are a little behind because, yeah, the stream's lagging a little bit. Hello? Wow, the drop frames are very rough so far. How is everyone doing? Is everyone doing good? I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna play a little bit of tennis tag while I wait for the stream. Hi, Dandy Love. Welcome to the stream. I was first here. Yes, you are indeed first. Oh boy! Whew! I was close. I'm gonna be just doing some hunting. I don't think I'm gonna have as long as a stream as I did yesterday, but yeah, I'm gonna try to hunt more in this event. That's gonna be the plan. I want to get more of the rainbow dragons if I can, because I only have 3 of them so far. I did some Soul NECA hunting earlier today, and I found 1 secret ability, and that was it. I didn't find anything from it, unfortunately. But it's kind of how it is. Just doing some tennis tag while we wait for people to join the stream. Is there any meteors over here that I want to collect? I mean, blue could look good, but I think we'll be fine. Oh boy. Nice, we win. Hi, Harleo Solos. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're having some... Is the stream going okay? Because it looks like it's lagging for me. I don't know what it is. I think it's lagging. At least that's what it looks like. Hi, Ravi Gobart. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I said that name right. But welcome to the stream. Oh boy. I have like 27.1% drop frames right now. Hi, Anor. Welcome to the stream. Oh boy. Oh yeah. We won. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. Step out. Let's call me Revine for short. Alright. Got Rainbow El Iguana? Nice. 200 tickets? Wow, that's a lot of tickets. Yeah, I have a lot of tickets. Anyone knows how much Alpha Surfboard Morami is worth? I don't know, because I don't trade. At least I don't trade often. Also, my mouse is not working. There we go. Mouse is working. Let's get started. Let's get started for the hunting things. Didn't mean to encounter a Loomian in the start. I just wanted to get into the grass. Yeah, it's lagging. This is a laggy stream so far. Alright, let's do 30 minutes of hunting. I found some good stuff so far, but I haven't found anything notable today yet. So hopefully I do find something notable. Gonna click the run button. Yeah, 2,000 is a lot. The most notable finds I found is a Gamma Soul NECA and 3 Rainbow Dragons. Those are the most notable finds. And also a Gamma Reskin Whipple Drift. Those are probably my best finds so far. Not terrible, but not amazing either. The Rainbow Dragons, though, look cool, and I can't wait to get a bunch more of those. Maybe I should switch the Robust Skip, but the thing is that if I want to give away dragons, if I want to give away the Rainbow Dragons, I want to give away nimble ones. I don't want to give away robust ones. Know what I mean? Best finds in the event are 3 Alpha Roamers and a Gamma Dusket. Nice. Actually, I did find something else in this event. I did not find just 3 Rainbow Dragons. I also found another certain dragon. I'll just show you real quick. I found this guy. I actually didn't have a Gleamarceros, so I'll take it. I didn't have a Gleamarceros. I had the Gamma form, but I didn't have the Gleam form. Got 2 regular Paramines and not 1 reskin at all. Oh, rip. Best way was Rainbow Obsidian and an Alpha Nakuchi. Okay, I did find a Rainbow Obsidian as well, and some Rainbow Cinnamoths, but let's be honest. Rainbow Cinnamoth isn't really anything that impressive. Like, it's cool, but it's a Cinnamoth. Rainbow Obsidian's a lot cooler, but even then, it's not totemized. Those stats are not totemized, so you can't really use Rainbow Obsidian for PvP, despite being a cool Loomian. The dragons, on the other hand, they come with pure natures regardless if you're using the Dusket. You can't totemize stat them, so they're actually usable in PvP as a flex. The stream's going pretty well. Hi Alpha Ace, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure if I'll have an upload tomorrow, because I've been hunting. I've just been grinding the event, honestly. And there's also a lot of other videos I want to make as well. Like, there's a couple videos I want to make. I want to make a video talking about Soulburst. I want to make a video about talking about the Season 2 problematic Loomians, and also the split within the PvP community and the Balancer. Those are 3 long-term videos I want to make. Those are 3 videos I want to make before I go on vacation. Did a bit of hunting. The game reminded me of the Corrupt Ica. Well, that sucks. I got 100 of those signals. Yeah, Signal, it's a cool looking reskin. It's just, yeah. What's the point? Especially when you can rally for a totemized Muriel. I do have some showcase ideas. It's just that I need to get off my horse, and I need to actually TP train them. Like, I want to use a very smart Bane of Haste Crackalola. That's going to be kind of hard to use because it can't buff its attack other than Power Focus. And even if I use Power Focus, I have to drop either a 3rd coverage move or Rejuvenate. And I don't necessarily want to drop either of those moves. And of course, I want to use the new the Nuki thing. The one with handy Rejuvenate and handy Banana Split. I want to use that guy too. So there are a couple showcases I still want to do, but I want to actually do it outside of Dream Teams if possible. So I want to actually have the PvP Loomians. This got a Gamma Cyclate. Nice. So far, Gamma Green Cosmere, 2 Alpha Cosmeres, 1 Alpha Solneka, 1 Alpha Reskin Paramide, and 8 Rainbow Dragons. I only have 3. I've used like 100 boost tokens if I've only had 3 so far. I hope I get more Rainbow Dragons. I hope I get more of them. Because I really want to give away some Rainbow Dragons. Because I was actually not part of the developer giveaway. So I didn't get any extra Rainbow Dragons. So all the Rainbow Dragons I have are the ones I found. Meaning that if I want to give away a Rainbow Nova Diaz, I need to find some more dragons. Good thing is that I already have 3 of them. I just need to find like 2 or 3 more to give away a Gamma Nova Diaz. Not a Gamma, a Rainbow Nova Diaz. So yeah. So I've been just kind of hunting for some of those. I really want an Alpha Single for the Muriel Saddle. Yeah, the Muriel Saddle does look cool, the reskin version. I tried to hunt for... Oh, I already... Oh, I tried to hunt for an Alpha reskin Signal, but I'm out of boost, now got to trade. You're already out of boost? How many boost tokens did you start with? Did you start with like 20 or something, then you ran out? Or did you use like a bunch of them? Because I had over 200 to start the event, now I'm down to 150. I might have to buy more boost tokens. But the thing is I'm trying to get all my hunting out of the way now. Because I might not be a big part of the second half of the event, because I'm going to be on vacation. So I kind of got to do all my hunting in the first half, if y'all know what I mean. Not to mention, I got to pre-record several videos for that vacation as well. So I can't necessarily make videos while I'm on it. So that's why I'm doing a lot of hunting now, because I'm not going to be able to do that much in part 2. If this event has a part 2, which I assume it will. Almost every event has some sort of a part 2. So yeah. I'm still getting drop frames, but I haven't seen the stream stop, so I'm just rolling with the punches. How's everyone's day going? Is everyone having a good day today? I'm doing pretty good, actually. I'm kind of tired because I stayed up really late last night to get today's upload. I stayed up till like 6 a.m. I woke up at 11 a.m. So I'm kind of on like 5 hours of sleep, so I'm kind of tired. But I'm hanging in there. I think what I'm going to do is, after I stream this, I'll just go to bed early tonight so I can catch up on sleep. That'll probably be the best thing to do. Gonna go for another run. Alright. Our pity's going down. Thing is, the Rainbow Loomians do not get affected by pity, so if you find one of the gemmed Loomians or the Rainbow Loomians, it doesn't actually bring down your pity, which is something I've noticed. Which is kind of unfortunate. Alright. There's a twiddle. Run. Red meteors do fall at 10, though. That's 2.5 hours away. So yeah, I definitely want to get more of those red meteorites, if I can as well. I failed the Alpha Solneka hunt, but I succeeded at the Gamma Solneka hunt. Also, I changed the Alpha... Okay, so the Alpha Cinemoth is back to purple. That's cool. I think it looked a lot better purple than it did green. I don't think the green for Alpha Cinemoth works as well. But yeah, I got a lot of big videos planned before I go on vacation, which, if y'all are wondering when I go on vacation, I think 9 days from now. So that's going to be kind of crazy. And I also have stuff to do on Sunday and Monday as well, so my schedule's going to be kind of chaotic. It's definitely going to be a race to get all the videos out in time. But I'm willing to do it because I enjoy making these videos. Pity down to 58. The green definitely didn't look bad to me, but the purple... Yeah, the purple fits Cinemoth a lot more. Oh my god, the cough. By the way, did anyone see the viability tier list made from Palm on meta-analysis? Anyone who's on meta-analysis, have y'all seen the tier list he sent out? Because I found it to be very interesting. I want to talk about that, actually. Because I found some very interesting stuff about it. Because I made a tier list a month ago, and Palm, who's one of the PvP content creators who also does competitive PvP, he made a tier list himself, and I found his decisions to be very interesting, his tier list to be very interesting. I'll just give you a couple. Like, you know, his top 5 is Cephalops, Tyrex, Rancidor, Your Snack, Dakuda. Those 5 make sense. Those are his best of the best Loomians. Well, the best of the best Loomians are not banned. And then he has Zulong, Wintrix, Lashent, Borak, and Glacidia in the next tier, which Zulong makes sense, Wintrix makes sense as well. Lashent not in the top tier is kind of interesting to me because Lashent is probably still one of the most dangerous Loomians in the game. I mean, it's the second most Loomian in the game right now, Lashent, and kind of shocked that he ranked it out of the top 5. I know it's not a top 5, it's like a tier list, but still. And then Borak in it. Hey! Hey, I'll get ya. I'll get ya, Cinemoth. We'll do you, I think. Yeah, other notable one. But yeah, Borak in the top 10 is interesting. I don't know how to feel about that one. Him over... I know, it is kind of interesting. It's gonna be him over... Yeah. Borak over Tatab is very interesting. And then the next tier, you know, you have your typical metagame threats, like, yeah. You have Luminami, Surkame, Lava Fiend, you know. Those are Loomians that we all know. Tatab's in there, Barbadger's in there, Celesting's in there, Phagenaut's in there is very interesting. I did not think that was going to be in there. But yeah, I'm going to go for a... I'll just throw a bug disc on this. I don't want this to take forever. And yeah, very interesting list. Especially when you consider the fact that Phage Knot's up there. And Phage Knot is a good Loomian, but I don't think it does good into this meta. So having Phage Knot on the same tier as Eliguana is very interesting. Because of all the Earth types. I mean, if you look at his top 5, Phage Knot doesn't really do good into it. It doesn't do good versus Roncidor, and it doesn't do good versus Tyrex. Doesn't do good versus Lashent or Eliguana either. Does good versus Ursnack and Cephalops. Especially if you're running Flash and Flay. So there's that, but yeah, Phage Knot's just not good into this meta. You should definitely do more PvP streams after a vacation, those are fun. Yeah, definitely. You know there are many Loomians that will become way better if you just give them one move. Yes, I want to make a video. That should be one of my first top 5s when I go back to those. That should be one of my first top 5s. And then his next tier after good is the reliable tier, where he has other Loomians like Plasmolf and Reliable under Eliguana and Phage Knot. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, apparently Plasmolf is on the same tier as Spreezy. Very interesting. Yeah, Plasmolf is on the same tier as Meditoad, Spreezy, and Hunder. Kind of interesting. And then he has the OK tier, which notable Loomians there are Soulburst, Gastroke, Soulburst, Celesting, Protogon, and OK. I don't know how to feel about that one. Apparently Protogon and Soulburst Florent are in the same tier. Terraclaw's in that tier, which is interesting. Sherbot's in the OK. Okay. I get I'm a Sherbot favorite, but I think Sherbot's too high. Yeah, Oblast and Sherbot are on the same tier. I'll show y'all a screenshot of it if y'all are curious about the tier list. But yeah, I'll show y'all a screenshot after the stream. Or maybe I'll do it during the stream, we'll see. And then there's the kind of bad Loomians, like... The kind of bad Loomians are like Bonfino, Jalusa, Himber, normal Crackalola, which I disagree with, Lumala, Vocaloa, Valkyrie, Carolyn, Vesperado, Wrestlin. And then there's the really bad Loomians, which Tundrolin is in it, into Clips. I don't think Tundrolin into Clips are really bad. I honestly don't think they are. But hey. And then there's the awful Loomians, which is Mocho and Ferroglyph. Ferroglyph is awful, apparently. And yes, Ferroglyph is a fraud, but Ferroglyph and awful? Oh, God. Ferroglyph and Centimars are not in the same tier. And then there's the trash tier, which has, you know, your typical Loomians like Hydralin, Luxor, Florent, Shrimposte. I think Mentation's too low. I don't think it's trash. I think it should be a tier up. And then Nautlick is not in the bottom tier. Nautlick's on the second to last bottom tier. The last tier is unusable in any situation. And there's 4 Loomians in that one is Picolio, Bywarn, Slavice, and Gastroke. Picolio I disagree with. Gastroke I 100% disagree with. It's definitely not unusable. Keep in mind this is just normal Gastroke, not Soulburst. I think normal Gastroke is underrated. Slavice is probably the only one that really deserves to be unusable because it never is used in any situation. Bywarn, yeah, that makes sense if you consider the fact that it's single battles. So yeah, those are the notable parts from the tier list I want to talk about. Like when you give Violana battery, no. It would never get those moves. No, never give that. Never give those Loomians those moves. Nope. Never, no. Tamp Battergram, no more of those. No more of those Loomians, please. Arpaigo decent? What is Arpaigo on his tier list? Let me see. Arpaigo on his tier list is ranked. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering where Wiki Wiki is at, Wiki Wiki is not in the bottom 3 tiers. Wiki Wiki is in the same tier as Tundrolin and Eclipse. I don't know how to feel about that one. Oh, Wiki Wiki in the same tier as Eclipse and Tundrolin. Man, that is something. That is something. But yeah, where is Arpaigo? Arpaigo's in the good tier on his. Yeah, Solneka is banned because it's a new Loomian. It won't be banned when Season 3 begins. Very interesting tier list. Very interesting tier list. I might make a video about it because I think it would be very interesting to compare the tier list. My tier list to his tier list. I think it would be very interesting to compare the tier list between two PvP content creators. I don't know why. I find that stuff kind of interesting. So yeah. If y'all want his tier list, it's in the meta-analysis viability list. It's in the meta-analysis Discord server. So yeah. How low is my pity? Pity's down to 17. The pity is down to 17. Strength looks like it's going okay, which is good. It's not lagging anymore. Has it? I mean, it's been lagging. I've been seeing drop frames. But it hasn't been stopping, which is good. That's a good thing, that it hasn't stopped. $15 left till pity. Alright, I want y'all to predict my pity. What do y'all think I can get from pity? Now, I want to get some Loomians out of the way, because you can't find any of the Rainbow Loomians from pity. So, a pity Loomian would not be a Rainbow Loomian. So, y'all are going to have to say, I want y'all to predict what my pity's going to be. The Humble Bluebird. Yeah, I've been finding a lot of those today. I've been finding a lot of the Alpha Twiddles today. Ghost Swing? Okay, that's not a bad prediction. I can see it being Ghost Swing. I give you luck on my pity. I'm predicting Gamma. Got 1 in 5 chance. 1 in 5 chance. You're predicting Alpha Single? Hey, I haven't got one of those yet. So, that'd be a cool catch. I'm going to predict Alpha. I think it's going to be an Alpha. But it's going to be an Alpha regular Paramine. That's what's going to be my prediction. It's going to be an Alpha regular Paramine. Not the reskin. It'll be an Alpha Paramine. Alpha Eliguana is... Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. You can find the Eliguanas. Oh. Never mind. I guess we are not going to predict pity. Because that Circulate... I was 8 away from pity. So... I'm going to keep count and see what my pity would have been. So... Now it would be 7 left from pity. Now it will be 7 left. 6 left. Yeah, once my pity reaches 121, that would be what my pity would have been if the Circulate did not absolutely kill my pity mood. Like, why would it come out of nowhere? It just came out of the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, unfortunately, no alpha Eliguanas from pity. If I get a Rainbow Eliguana from 121 left, that will be most certainly something. I'm 2 away from what actually pity's going to be. Well, what would have been the pity. So it's not this one. It's not this one. It's the next one. So yeah. This Loomian would have been what the pity would have been if the Circulate did not steal it. Okay, whoever said the Humble Bluebird would have been right. I guess I wouldn't be getting any Alpha Paramines. Oh. I would have went back to back with them. I was close! I would have been close! I would have been close! I would have been close to that Alpha Paramine. I would have been close. I think I would have been 1 off. It would have been 1 off, I think. I would have been 1 off if the stupid Circulate didn't steal the pity. I would have been 1 off. Yeah, that was something. Just checking on something else, making sure everything's going okay. Didn't mean to click that. Got another one of those fellas. Oh my god. People are showing... The Nova Diaz designs are very interesting. With the Rainbow Dragons, you can make so many funky... You can make so many funky Nova Diaz designs. Now that the Rainbow Dragons are in the game. It's kind of crazy what kind of Nova Diaz design you can have. Like, you can have one half of it rainbow, then the other half of it alpha. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of Nova Diazes. Oh my gosh. Catching Propay from Loomunity in the big 25? Nah, I'm not catching Propay. Maybe Jamie can catch Propay, but I'm not catching Propay. I'm not catching Propay. There's a Ghost Swing. Another Twiddle. I hope I do hope I find at least one more Rainbow Dragon today, so I can have 4 of them. That's so I can have like 4 of them. Twilight? Twilight can't be found on this route. What if Twilight was on this route, though? Twilight would be absolutely stealing pities. There's always at least a pity killer on every route. Every route always seems to have that one Loomian, which just kills your pity. Oh! Cosmillion. I've been finding a ton of Cosmillions. Tons of them. But I don't want them. I just want to hear the dragon music. I want to hear the dragon music. I want to hear the da na 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 na. That's what I want to hear. That's the music I want to hear. I don't want to hear the da na 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 da da na da na da da na da da. I don't want to hear that one. I want to hear the drum. You stink! Anyway. Yeah. There's the pity killer. There's that pity killer I've been talking about. Vocalizing in the big 25? Yeah. It probably sounds very bad, honestly. Because I've been watching some of my last couple streams. And my voice... I don't know why. My voice sounds very tired. It sounds more tired than usual. I don't know why. It's because I've been up a lot more. I haven't been sleeping that well. Maybe if I get a good night's sleep tonight, maybe my voice will get back to normal, I hope. Gonna drink some water. There we go. I can now make Rainbow Nova. I have 2 of the Rainbow Dragons. Nice! Yep, I always drink some water. Always drink water. Don't get dehydrated. After these boosts go down, I'll do some more tennis tag. Just to mix up the stream a little bit. Another one of those guys. I won't lie, I was actually kind of proud of my Phage Knot showcase because the original showcase for Phage Knot was Magnify, Jolt, Thunderstrike, Rant. But I realized the problem very quickly with that set. That set does not beat Tyrex. It's kind of bad versus Tyrex. And Tyrex, all that Tyrex is the most common Loomian in the game. So... yeah, every pro PvPer has usually a Tyrex on their team, and most of them have either a Lashent or a Iguana as well. So I decided to switch mid-showcase from Magnify to Flash and Flay. And it absolutely destroyed the opposing team in the last battle when I replaced Magnify with Flash and Flay. I want Gamma Nikuchi so bad. I feel like the game is taunting me because I found 2 Gamma Roams before 1. Yeah. Yeah, Loomian Legacy is a funny troll sometimes. It does that kind of stuff to you. It does it when you don't expect it to. Come on. Rainbow Dragon. Ah. Trolls, I'm an ogre. But yeah. Alright, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Hi, Bullet. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I say Twiddle? Cool. Oh my god. There's the coochie. I actually did find 2 Gamma of those, actually. So yeah, I have those already. What color Cosmere? I think it's blue, but I think it's turning green next. Let's see. What is it? Yeah, it's turning pink next. It's right now blue, but in like 1 minute, it's going to turn pink. I don't want to be caught in a sunk cost fallacy if I begin hunting for Gamma Pispy reskin, lol. Yeah, I'm still very proud of that find. The thing that's even better is since it's pure nimble, I can actually use it in PvP. I could actually kind of use it. There's a Twiddle. I just hope I get lucky. Maybe I just find an Alpha Dragon. Not an Alpha Dragon. I want to find the Rainbow Dragon. I don't want Alpha Dragon. I want Rainbow. Roamer! The funny squid guy is returned. Are you secret ability? I used 24 boost tokens. My best find are 2 Rainbow Obsidian. Oh, that's brutal. The reason why those are brutal is because those are 2 Loomians that don't actually get boosted by the boost tokens. So if you didn't even use those boost tokens, you would have probably still gotten those Loomians. Yeah, the Rainbow Obsidian and Rainbow Cinemoth don't actually get boosted by the Glee mods. The Loomians that get boosted are the Rainbow Dragons. Those are the Loomians that get boosted by it. Not to say that 2 Rainbow Obsidians and 1 Rainbow Cinemoth is bad, because with Rainbow Obsidian, you got the 1 in 5,000 odds twice. Rainbow Obsidian is a cool looking roamer. Not the Cinemoth and not the Obsidian, but the dragon roamers. They do get boosted by the roamer odds. I don't think they get boosted by the Gleam odds, but I think they get boosted by the roamer odds. If I do want roamer dragons, then maybe I should not use Gleam odds and use roamer odds. I mean, is that a bad idea? Because the Gleam boost don't even boost any of the other... Thing is I'm going to be missing out on other potential stuff, is the thing. Like, I would be potentially missing on Gamma Cosmere. I would be potentially missing on Gamma Cosmere. Oh boy! I didn't know I was gonna get hit. But yeah, maybe I should just use roamer odds. Maybe I should just use roamer odds. if I'm just hunting for the dragons. Because the thing is, the Gleam odds are not boosting the Rainbow Dragons. And the Roamer odds don't boost the Rainbow Obsidian and the Rainbow Cinnamoths. I wonder if the Rainbow Dragons use the Roamer Pity. That's something I'm not sure about. Maybe that's something I should try. Maybe I won't do it this stream, but maybe when I get lower on boost tokens, maybe that's what I will do. I'll just use the Roamer odds. I want to Gleam single. Good luck. Oh, I'm gonna get the ball first. Yeet! I'm gonna get back to hunting in a little bit. I just want to do a little bit of tennis tag just to mix up the stream a little bit. Plus, I do want to get some sunflowers back. Oh, okay. I thought I swung that too early. Okay, Jake's gone. Nice, dead. By the way, I will be doing a showcase soon. I'm not sure when. Not a showcase. I will be doing a giveaway. Not in the stream. I will be making a giveaway video soon. I'm not sure what the giveaway is going to be yet. I have a couple plans on what my giveaway is. If I get Rainbow Dragons, I will do a Rainbow Novadius. If not, then I will do my Rainbow Wisp Dragodine. One of those two Loomians are going to be potentially given away. Not in the stream. I think I'm going to make a video or short about it. And I'm going to do it the same way I did my showcases in the past. Like, you know, you'll comment on the video. You'll say something like Rainbow Wisp Drago or something. And then I will give y'all a number. And then I'll spin the wheel, and whoever's number is picked will be the winner of the... rare find. That's probably what I'm going to do. The thing that's good about that is the only way of entry is just leaving a comment saying the requested word. Because I do it manually. I go through the comments, and if I see that, I give y'all a number. From 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to the number of people that actually says the word. At least until a certain time where I stop it, and then I will spin the wheel. And whoever's number is chosen will be the person that earns that Loomian. I think that will be what I do. Oh, it's another dub. That video's not out yet, but I want to make it either Friday or Saturday, because I want to do it before the vacation. I want to give that Dragodine away before I leave on Friday. Not this Friday, next Friday. Oh boy! Oh my god! Prior, yes. Prior. But it's going to come out as a video soon. Oh boy! I didn't know what they were going to do there. Tennis tag is most certainly the game. It's most certainly a game. What I want to do is hit it to you and try to sneak him. Yeah! Got him! That's what you gotta do if you want to win. If you're not good at left-click simulator, that's how you win tennis tag. Hey! Alright, let's get back to hunting. Get back to hunting. How many boost tokens do I have left? I have... Okay, I still have over 150. It will be under 150 after this. Oh no, the giveaway is just gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be on YouTube as a video. I think it'll be a video. I don't think it will be... I don't know. Because I don't know... Because the thing is, how I do the numbering is... I go by the most recent comments. So, I look at old comments, and I see... the person who... Basically, if I... How about this? So, if I say... tell me if you... The way you get into the giveaway is if you say Rainbow Drago in the comments below. The way I number it is that the person who says that first gets number 1. The next person that says it next gets number 2. So the next person after that's number 3. It's like an order. That just happens in order. That's basically how I give you all the numbers. It's easy. It's something I can do manually. And it's something that... And it's a giveaway that's easy to enter into. And since he said Rainbow Drago, that would be what I would do. Also, Rainbow Iguana. Cool. But that would be what I would do in the situation. This won't count yet because I haven't done the giveaway yet. But that's what I would do. I would go to your comment, directly to your comment, and then do that. That's how it would work. I manually do it myself. Oh, and the person who wins, too, I also go to the video. I go to that comment and I pin it. I pin the winner, so... You'll know if y'all win or not. Well, you're number 1 in the test. In the test, you're number 1. You gotta comment on the video. On the video or short of whenever I do the giveaway. That was just a demonstration. That was just a demonstration. But yeah, that's how I do the giveaways. Or at least all my giveaways I did in the past. I will post it, I think I'll post it Friday. So if I do it Friday, it'll be the weekends, more people will get to watch it, and yeah. I think that would work. And then I'll have the giveaway go on for a few days as well. Like, the thing is, you're not gonna, the giveaway isn't done in one day. That video will be out for a few days before I actually spin the wheel. You will have a lot of opportunities to get into the giveaway. Oh, also, if you say Rainbow Drago twice, I don't give you a new number. You only get submitted in once. So, you can't hack the system. Sorry. You can't hack the system. Hi, IDK. Welcome to the stream. I'm looking for more Rainbow Dragons. I have 3 at the moment. There's another one of those thingies. I will say I'm getting kind of bored of hunting. Hunting gets kind of boring after a while. It just run around in a circle simulator. That's all this is. How much DR is Rainbow Dragon? I don't know. I don't think it's that much because it's a lot more common compared to the other Rainbow Dragons. Also, some of the other Rainbow Loomians don't cost as much. At least the most recent variants. I know the older ones cost a lot more. Like, Rainbow Dusket was a lot. And Rainbow Twilight was... Oh my god, that guy is worth so much. But, like, yeah, I think the recent Rainbows, even the ones from last year, I think those Rainbows don't have as much DR to them as the older ones. Can't confirm that. I'm not a trader, so I don't know 100% for sure. But yeah, I don't think it's worth that much. I assume it's like 3 or 4 GR at most. I don't think it's that much, which is kind of unfortunate because they have such a cool design. They got such a cool design. 0.07. Oh, and there's no way they're that low, right? There's no way Rainbow Dragons are that low. I mean, I will tell you this. I will tell you all this. Which Glaciadia would you rather want? Do you want the Gamma Glaciadia or the Rainbow Glaciadia? Which one of the Glaciadias would you rather? And I'm going to tell you, it's most certainly not the Gamma one. It's the Rainbow one. Because the Rainbow one looks 1,000 times better than the Gamma one. So yeah. The Gamma one might be worth more GR, but the Rainbow one most certainly looks cooler. Gamma Rainbow. Yeah, Gamma Rainbow Dragons don't exist, unfortunately. Gamma Rainbow Iguanas exists, but Gamma Rainbow Dragons, not so much. There's a Ghost Swing. Gamma, to be honest? Heh? Heh? Hi, Pid. Welcome to the stream. Gamma, heh? Wow, apparently nobody likes rainbows, apparently. The rainbow designs look so cool, I don't get it. I mean, the Gamma Glacidia design's fine, but the rainbow one's so much better. I guess I'm in the minority then. I guess I'm in the minority then. I will say Arceus looks better than Glacidia when it comes to the rainbow design. And I don't know what Nova Diaz looks like. I have not fused the dragons together yet. No idea. I don't know why there isn't a Gamma. Or I think it's because it'll just be too much. But with the Iguanas, they don't have like a wisp. The Rainbow Dragons and Obsidians and Cinemoths, they already have like a wisp. Yeah, the Iguana is a partial rainbow, meaning you can get alpha and gamma forms of those partial rainbows. They did that with the Sachi too, which is kind of weird, when they had the Rainbow Sachi. That was 2022, I think, when the Gamma Sachis are a thing. Either 2020... Was it 2022 or 2023? It was one of those two. I think it was 23, actually. There was Rainbow Sachi. The rainbows doesn't look cool for you? Wow, I'm kind of shocked, honestly. I'm shocked the rainbows don't look cool for you. I honestly like the extra colors. Why not just add more absurdly rare Loomians? Because why not? Yeah, they did that to Florian as well. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they did partial rainbows. I don't know why they made when they made Rainbow Loomians, some of them are just full out rainbow with a wisp, and others are just partial rainbow. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they made some of them partial and some of them full on. It's kind of weird. Not to say that some of the partial designs aren't bad, because they're good. But I think the full-on rainbow designs are a lot better. Hey, nice to meet you. I've seen a few vids, but new to this chat. Welcome to the stream, the Shadow Vey. Welcome to the stream. Trying to hunt for some rainbow dragons. I have 3 right now. Trying to get more. Gamma Glacidia or Gamma Rainbow? Nah, I would just want Gleam Helvantic. Yeah, Gleam Helvantic, that is the peak design. Absolute peak. Not really, I'm joking around. But yeah, Gleam Helvantic looks fine. I just don't know how you would gamify a full-on rainbow Loomian already. Like, I don't know how you could make a gamma form for Rainbow Glacidia when it's already kind of like a gamma form, technically. It's kind of like, I don't know how you can gamify a full-out rainbow. For a partial one, yeah, you can do that easily, but for a full-out rainbow, I don't know how you can gamify or alpha-thize that. I just use Roam Boost because it's not worth it, MO, for just Gamma Cosmer and maybe the Iguana. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier in the stream. I was talking about that. Maybe I should just use Roamer Boost because it's only the Roamer Boost that affects the Glacidia in Arceus. And then the Rainbow Obsidian and Rainbow Cinema don't get affected by any of the boosts at all. Thing is, if I don't have the Gleam boost on, I wouldn't get the other reskin gammas or alphas, and also Gamma Cosmere would be a nice find as well. So I still want to get some of the other Gamma Cosmere forms if I can, but I'm not hunting for that all the way. I'm mainly going for the Rainbow Dragons and maybe Rainbow Obsidians once I switch to Robust Dusket. When are they gonna add Seized by Warn with Pestilence? Oh, ho ho. Oh, what abilities does it have right now? What abilities does Gambling his boost tokens in the big 25? Yes, definitely. I have a lot of them. I have boost tokens to burn. What are Bywarn's abilities? I know one of them is motivational. That's the one it always uses. But what if it's Do or Die and Virtuoso? Yeah, it would never use Do or Die because... I mean, I guess it could do more damage, but yeah, it would never use Do or Die. And it would never use Virtuoso. Yeah, Motivational is the only good ability, and it's actually a very good ability. You bring it in, you lower the energy cost for all of the Loomians, not just yourself, but the entire team. That's why it's very good on doubles, because you bring it in. Not only is it good for Conclusion Trap in doubles, but it also lowers the energy cost for the rest of your team. Motivational is a very good ability for doubles. Even in singles, it's pretty good, but unfortunately, Motivational is stuck on just a Bywarn. Which Bywarn doesn't really use Motivational well in singles. In doubles, it does a lot better. In doubles, it does a lot better because the Conclusion Trap. Conclusion Trap with Quicksand, Pestilence, and Seize. That's the biggest problem with Seize. That's why I didn't run Obloss on my team, because I have Dissipate on my Bywarn. I have Dissipate on my own Bywarn, so I can pivot out into something else, so nothing else takes any damage. And Seize would trigger on your own team. That's why I didn't have Obloss. I am thinking about replacing one of my teammates for a Quicksand Loomian. Like, maybe like a Tyrex, because I am running Thunderstorm on Plasmoth. So I could trap an air type in with Quicksand, because I have Thunderstorm on Plasmoth. Yeah, it triggers on every Loomian, I think. It even triggers on moves like Dissipate as well. I don't know, I haven't used Seize on myself, so I don't know. I know it works on Dissipate because I had a Bywarn stay in on a Seize Dissipate Obloss. I don't know if it works on your own team or not. But I assume it does. I assume it works for everything. If it works on Dissipate on Bywarn, I assume it would even be the same for your team. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. Maybe that's something I could test for a video. I don't know how you can use Conclusion Trap in singles, though. I don't think Conclusion Trap would ever work in singles unless a Conclusion Loomian has a trapping move. Or you're down to the final Loomian. Which you're almost never in that perfect situation, where you're down to the final Loomian with just Conclusion Trap left. Hello, Joshua. First time in your stream. What's your goal for this event? Get as many Rainbow Dragons as I can. And also other just cool stuff. Pity's gonna be an alpha single. Hopefully my Pity doesn't get killed this time. Hopefully my Pity doesn't get killed this time. Hopefully I can actually get down to Pity. So we can play the Predict the Pity game. By the way, 21 people are watching the stream. Thank y'all very much. I definitely appreciate it. It's lots. What do all the weathers do? All the weathers have like special effects. The heat makes it so fire type attacks are buffed and water type attacks are nerfed. In the rain, it's the opposite. Water type attacks are buffed and fire type attacks are nerfed. For fog, it disables abilities on any Loomian that's not a spirit or light. And it also makes moves like Apparition use one time. Take one turn to set up instead of two. As for Thunderstorms, Thunderstorms make it so Earth-type moves hit everything, including air types. And also activating abilities like Overcloak. And the Strong Gust boosts your Toxic-type attacks while also increasing your air-type speed. That's basically what all of the weathers do. Oh yeah, the fire also makes it so bug types don't use as much energy. And also bug types, and also Loomians that have Hotfoot get double speed while in the heat. So basically Loomians like Hotfoot Terraclaw, Hotfoot Terrafly, and Hotfoot Infernix, they will all be able to get double speed while in the heat. So yeah. Out of all the weathers, I think heat's the worst. Heat isn't the worst because of the weather effect itself. The problem is the heat setters. The heat setters in the game are Solar's Crackalola and Billaforge. Neither of them have pivot, so they can't pivot into their heat abusers. Solar's Crackalola is good because of the heat weather, but the thing is it's so hard to benefit a heat wave team when you don't have pivot. As for all the other weathers, Wimpledrift doesn't have pivot, but at least, you know, at least it hits pretty hard and has other support moves. The Ludrix and Bezeldu has Dissipate. Plasmoth has Zip Zap and Dissipate. And Charonix has Flash and Flay. All the other Weather Loomians can pivot out, while Gust and Heatwave can't. Meaning it's a lot harder to fully abuse Heatwave and Gust. Glass Cannon, your snack when? That's never going to happen because your snack will never be not bulky. Even if you run heavy offense on it. Alright. Pity on the next encounter. Pity on the next encounter. I hope I find something good. Please. Please. Please, 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 please. It's fine. Gonna run though. It's okay. I mean, Ikazune in Heat does a lot and has good coverage. Yeah, but you gotta get your Ikazune in. Like, Ikazune can't set up the Heat itself. You have to set it up with Billaforge or Crackalola. And those two Heat setters don't have good synergy with Ikazune. Both Billaforge and Sober's Crackalola has the same weaknesses as Ika. And Ikazune is quad weak to water. So, even with the heat up and the water type attacks being nerfed, water type moves still probably one-shot Ikazune. Unless they're clutch plushie. So yeah. So it's just hard to use heat because there's no pivot. Same with wind. Although at least with wind, you could use ruffled feathers on yeah, Typhoon, so that's at least something, but still, it's just not good enough. All the other Weather Loomians, Charonix, Deludrix, and Bezeldu, and Plasmoth, all have pivot moves to pivot out of matchups, to bring in their abusers. Yeah, they don't want to take Earth-type attacks either. Chartiki could work. Chartiki could work with both of them. But Chartiki just also isn't that good of a Loomian, is the problem. It hits hard with Inferno, but it doesn't hit hard enough is the problem. It doesn't hit hard enough, and it recoils itself. And it's too slow. It's too slow to use as well. Exactly, at least with Gus, that has that Ruffled Feathers on your Typhoon in the secret ability works. It can work. Fire doesn't really... Heatwave doesn't really have that. Yeah, the Ludrix can just be used as that, too. Like, that's the thing. The thing with Deludrix is that Deludrix is a very good late-game cleaner / even wall breaker with goggles. That you could just use that as your only Loomian to set up range just to disable other weathers. Like, that's the thing. That's the reason why Sober's Crackalola is so good. It's because, not because it can set up the weather and it buffs itself, but it can also get rid of the other weathers, and since Sober's Crackalola is so tanky, it can tank pretty much any hit in the game because it's Sober's Crackalola. It's insane. So, it's setting up the heat wave for itself and getting rid of other weathers is a nice bonus. It works on Crackalola, but the whole heat wave style of team just doesn't work. You can't build a full-out Heatwave team. They will pile on the same weaknesses. Oh! Hey! Yes! Yes! Another one! Another one! Another one! The only problem is it is the Glacidia, and I already have 2 Glacias, but still! We found one! We found another one! And it's going to sweep me! It's going to sweep me too! But we found one! Let's go! Let's tase ya. Get tased. Alright. I'm just gonna bring in you. I don't care if I lose Trumbull. Oh, what I need to do is I need to get rid of that poison. I need to get rid of that poison on this. Slash. Absolute meta. Honestly, melee Glacidia and ranged Arceros. Absolutely meta. Okay, now I'll go back. I don't want to lose my Trumbull. Yeah, why didn't I get rid of its poison? It got poisoned by a Cinemoth, I think, earlier in the stream. Yeah, I gotta heal everything up. Once I run out of boosts, I'll heal everything up. And I would just go into you. I don't care if you set up. I have an Eliguana. This thing walls you. And you don't have Bitter Cold, so... Rainbow Disc. Let's see. Let's predict. How many of these discs will it take to catch it? It'll probably take like 20. Yeah, not even close. I mean, look at it. Look how cool it looks. Look how cool it looks. Joshua, what's the best fossil, Loomian, for PvP? The best fossil is there could be a lot of options. Joltooth's very good with ambush right now. Behemeroth is amazing right now. Colossotrops is still good. Lavatros is scary as well on certain teams. There's a lot of good fossils. I think right now, Behemeroth is the best one. Because it has Earthquake, it can be used in the Thunderstorm, hits very hard, has great coverage, can get rid of hazards itself. I think Behemeroth is the best fossil right now. And that's like a fossil roamer. But if I would have to pick a close number 2 or 3, I think Colossotrops and Joltooth are up there. Dorgo is still scary, but the thing is, Dorgo's weird because it's either overpowered or it's not, so it's kind of like weird. It's kind of weird to rank. If I would have to pick the worst fossil, on the other hand... Oh yeah, worst fossil is Nautilus. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Nautilus is the worst fossil. No ands, ifs, or buts about that. Nautilus is the worst fossil. Not even close. Nothing even comes close to Nautilus and how bad that guy is. Second worst, though, it would probably either be Knockout or Infernix. No, Skellig could be there too, but the thing is with Skellig is actually really good in rain. Skellig is really good in rain now. And Knockout can be very dangerous after Rachel plushie and Vital Jab heals its HP. And Infernix has RTS and Power Napper and Burn Up. So even though those 3 aren't the best, like Skellig, Infernix, and Knockout, they all have something that makes them stand out. Yeah! Rainbow Glacidia. Ah! Stay in the disc! Stay! 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 Yeah, the capture rate is tough. The capture rate is most certainly something. The capture rate is most certainly a real thing. Yeah, the roamer capture rates are most certainly a thing. I'm losing all my poor boosts. Twilight OP needs a nerf. Yeah, Skellig also has dark coverage. It is really annoying it took 20 minutes to catch it. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, roamers. Rainbow roamers, ladies and gentlemen. They don't like to be caught. This guy's at +4 and it's not doing any damage. Eliguana is an absolute monster. What are your opinions on defensive-based Skellig? I don't know if it would be that good because it doesn't have any way to heal. You would be forced to run Health Amulet. It has Baffle, I think. It has Baffle. And its defensive typing in Water and Ancient actually is pretty good. Water Ancient's actually a very good defensive typing. So, yeah. That is something. Stay. Stay. Joshua, remember when I forfeited from the match in your last video? Was it the Phage Knot one? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Ah! Just stay! How many rainbow discs did I start? I think it was 139 I started with. Use like 50 discs on a singular Solneka? Yeah, I know, it's a nightmare. Ah! Ugh. It's funny that Speeder says I use an auto clicker on tennis tag, but I'm just spamming my spacebar and double clicking. Yeah. The same is kind of a banger. I would have no roamer boost after this. I'm gonna have no roam boost after this. Instead of making the disc capture rate difficult, they should make the battle itself more difficult. Actually, that is not a bad idea, actually. Make the battle more difficult instead of the catch rate. So yeah, when you find a roamer... I mean, you already find them at level 30, though. Is it just me, or is this secretly an elusive Borealisk in disguise? Is this an elusive Borealisk in disguise? I swear, this Glacidia is an elusive Borealisk. Should do a dance in the big 25. I'm not a good dancer. Ah, so close. This is level 20! This is level 20! This is level 20! It shouldn't be this hard to catch. Yeah, the level cap's way higher. What's a good set for Dakuda? There's a ton of good sets for Dakuda. There's a ton of great sets for Dakuda. You can use a melee glove set, melee boot set, mixed glove set, mixed power focus set, soul burst set. You can use mixed range set, mixed soul burst set. There are so many different sets you can run on Dakuda. No, I don't trust in the wheel disc. Are the dragons unbanned in rank? Novadius is banned, but Glacidia and Arceros are not. Wow, this Glacidia is a pain in the butt. There we go. Ah! Oh, now it's setting up the +6. Don't click run by accident, Josh. Maybe this will be its own video. I record the whole time just me trying to capture this thing. Oh! Yes! Finally! Finally! How much boost do I even have left after that? I don't even know. 30 seconds left! I literally wasted 10 minutes for that. That is a bra moment and a half. So, there's another Rainbow Dragon. Don't want more, though. We gotta keep hunting. We gotta keep hunting. We got to have more. Yeah, no level 20 sweep today. Not with El Iguana on the team. Alright, now the booster over, so... I know, I spent so long to catch the thing. I wasted like half my boost on that. Alright. Let's see the thing we caught. Let's see this. mean, that's what it was. It was elusive. I hope y'all got the joke. This Rainbow Obsidian does not want to be caught. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those Rainbow Loomians are so hard to catch. Those Rainbow Loomians are so hard to catch. What is this guy's stats anyway? Okay, his UPs aren't terrible. I could work with that. Back in the bin for now. I need more Arceroses. I have only one Arceros. Oh, well, the Warden. The Minecraft Warden is in Loomian Legacy. Yeah, I feel... No, I didn't do that strat. I just talked about it. I feel like Roam Boost is the way. Just using Roamer Boost and not going for Alphas and Gammas. It's risky. But I feel like it's the meta. I feel like that's what we should do. Especially if you're running out of boost tokens. If you're running out of boost tokens, I think using... Like, if you have, like, 20 boost tokens or less, and if you want to save up and hunt more for the actual rainbow stuff, I would use Roamer Boost. I have the Squidward stick bug playing right now. I think I saw ya. Oh, that guy's gone. Roam equals save more tokens for more rainbow something dragons. Yeah, exactly. More rainbow dragons. Oh boy! Okay, the bot's gone. The bot's gone. The bot's gone. 2v3. No! I see you over here. Oh boy! I didn't see that. Oh, okay, 1v3. Alright, 1v3. Let's go. 1v3. Nice! Okay, one's gone. I want to battle the NPC last, if I can. It's kind of a cheat method, I know. Oh! Darn it! Bots are so good! I shall bid my farewell from this stream. Alright, good luck! Yeah, there's no clutch time that day. Are there any, like, antimatterites over here? No, I don't see any. Jeez, people get launched in this game. It's crazy. People get actually launched. Oh boy. Alright. Just sit back here and hope you won't get caught. Should I just do a little dance? Maybe I'll do a little dance. Who knows? I almost swung too early. That would have been bad if I swung too early. He defeated the Warden with just a bowman. Step once, it's fast, like 4 or 5 hits start double clicking and spamming your spacebar. That might be what I should do when it gets to the 1v1s. Because I've never been good at 1v1s. Yeah, I've never been good at the 1v1s. Okay, well, 1v1. Here we go, let's do this. Attack the Warden. Okay, Warden gone. Trick shot. He swung! Oh. Oh, darn it, I didn't want him to go down. Do that again. Oh my god! Okay, I don't know if I could do that. I don't think that works. Whew! I don't know, I tried it. I gotta get the technique down, I think. Right, let's get back to hunting. More hunting. More hunting. Alright. I almost had it. Do you know the secret ability absorbs light type moves? No, it doesn't actually. Your light type moves do not get absorbed. It's like Fanning Flame. Also, free shard. It's like Fanning Flame from Pyrolin. It's kind of like Fanning Flame from Pyrolin a little bit. But except for air type attacks or you're neutral to air types as a fire type, you still resist light, but you will get a +1. That's what it is. It's kind of like Fanning Flame, but for light types. You are not immune to a light type attack with it. Which I don't know how to feel about that. Because that's the only way it's going to be handy as an ability if it blocks Flash and Flame. But there's also other Loomians that can block that already. Like Iguana can block it, every plant type in the world can block it, Teclips can block it. I mean, do we really need many more Loomians to block Flash and Flay? Do we need another Loomian to block Flash and Flay? Considering it already blocks Fade Away, because it's a light type. Like, you see where I'm coming from? Like, would it be too overpowered if it was able to absorb light type attacks? Because that's a big deal. Absorbing light type attacks from a resist to an immunity is a big deal. When Flash and Flee is a very common move. That's the reason why absorbing it is a big deal. Just checking on something real quick. Got an ad. I love ads. They're my favorite. They are not. Alright. So now I'm kind of just looking for Rainbow Arceros now. Because I got Rainbow Glissadias. Now I just need Rainbow Arceros. Hi Thunder, welcome to the stream. Do you need any mods? I don't need any mods at the moment. I haven't had any trouble with chat or anything on stream. So, like, one of the streams, one stream I had a couple days ago got a little heated, but no one necessarily said anything bad. It was just an uncomfortable conversation that I got a little overwhelmed with. There was nothing really bad said by the chat. So I've never really needed mods. Maybe if I have more streamers, or if there's people that spam, or if they're bots, maybe I would get mods. But right now, I kind of don't really need them right now. I'll think about it though. If that ever comes into play, I'll definitely add mods to the stream chat. We need a ground light type with the Eclipse ability. Oh yeah. So Earth and Light. What would Earth and Light do actually? What does Earth and Light do for Loomian Legacy? Let me check the type chart. I won't be able to see stream in a while because I just want to see the type chart for what is the things for Earth and Light. So, Light, I can't do this on phone. I gotta do it on the PC. So, okay. So, Light defensively is immune to Spirit, only weak to Dark and Metal, meaning that if you are a Light Earth, if you're a Light Earth, is there a Light Earth already? I don't think there is. No, there isn't yet, surprisingly. So, Light Earth. So, yeah, Light's weak to Dark and Metal. When Earth is weak to Water, Ice, and... Is it just Water and Ice? Grass! Okay, so Grass. So, it would have 5 weaknesses. So, defensively, it wouldn't synergize together. It would have a resist to Fire, Light, Ancient, and Toxic, while being immune to Light and Electric. No, Spirit and Electric. So it would have 5 weaknesses, but it would have 4 resistances and 2 immunities, with 2 of those immunities being Fade Away and Zip Zap immunities, which are a big deal. That's actually very good defensive typing. Offensively, Light hits Dark. Yeah, offensively, Earth hits Fire, hits Dark. can't hit air, but light hits air neutrally. Plant types are the big problem. Offensively, it would be walled by plant types. That is a big concern. Plant types would be a big concern for a Loomian like that. It can hit fire, metal, ancient, and dark, but it would not be able to hit plant. It can hit air because it has the light type to hit at least neutrally. What it would need a coverage move to at least... It would need a coverage move if it wanted to hit plant types. And if it had a coverage move, it would probably be too overpowered. Like, imagine if it had fire breath coverage. Like, imagine if it had earth-like stab, but with fire coverage. That would be crazy. Are we back? Hello? Hello? Are we back? Try to wait for it to load. I think we are back. We found a dusket, and then my power went out. Yeah, there's the dusket I found. My power went out. It just went BOOM! Power out. That was very dramatic. We're back now, though. We're back. We're back, though. We're back. I'm just shocked I was able to recover that. Wow, the dusket went complete nuts there. That was... Yeah, apparently that dusket was Thor. Anyway... Let's hope the power doesn't go out again. Is anyone still here from stream? I'm sorry about that, guys. That was kind of a shock in the system. That was a shock in the system there, guys. Sorry about that. Power outage. Power went out, and then it went back on immediately. Yeah, that dusket turned off my power. We made it. Somehow I survived, though. Thing is that the power was off for like 10 to 15 seconds. And then it was back on again. The reason why it took a while for me to get back is it takes a while for the internet to reconnect. It took like 5 minutes. Usually when the power goes out, the internet takes a little bit to reconnect. So yeah. Sorry about that. Hope that doesn't happen again. But we're back on track. Should I keep resetting for Gleam Solneka? Thing is, you don't have to Gleam reset because you can run away or KO Solneka as much as you want. If you have the sunflowers, you can farm it as many times as you want. It's kind of like Nimue and Nemesis from Sweet Retreat. Pure Robust, they're like 1.1 GR. Yeah. GR. GR my butt. Yeah. Yeah, trade values are most certainly something. But yeah, I think we're back. Can y'all hear can I hear my voice? Yeah, my voice is there. Yeah, that was kind of a shocker in the system. Hopefully the power doesn't go out again. But yeah. What were we talking about before? We were talking about... Oh yeah, the Earth Light type. Yeah. We were talking about the Earth Light type. So yeah. But yeah, plant types would be the big problem for that. But if you had like Fire Breath coverage, that would be amazing. So yeah. Water Earth is really good as well. One weakness, and you have an immunity to electric as a water type. That would be amazing. I don't have any other resistances. You'll be neutral. You'll be a water type neutral to toxic, which is good too. And then the water type gives you a resist to metal, and a resist to fire. Oh, something! Cosmic error. Okay. Look at the lagging a little bit. Da-na-na. Happened to my mic. Is my mic like working? Yeah, my mic's working. We're good. Mic's working. My mic's indeed working. Yeah, Water Earth would be so good to have. Water Earth would be so good to have as a Loomian. I'm not even... Ever since the power outage, I haven't had any drop frames, so that's something. It's like the power outage put my internet back in line. It's like the power outage got my internet back in line. Alright, run away. Another twiddle. Hopefully I find another rainbow dragon this stream. That'll be awesome. Alright. Drunk some water. Blessing in disguise. Yeah, it's a blessing in disguise. So now the stream isn't lagging, which is awesome. I just hope the power doesn't go out again. I just hope the power just stays. It was raining where I was at, but there wasn't thunder. I don't know why the power randomly went out. It like went out for like 15 seconds and then it like turned back on immediately. It's weird because usually when the power goes out for like a second and then turns back on, or it stays out, it never has been out for that long and then come back on immediately. It's weird. At least it hasn't happened to me. But despite that, the stream continues. We were able to recover the stream. And another Cosmere. 2 Cosmers. Yeah, that Dusket was sending a message. Enchanted Coat. That's unfortunately not the secret ability. Very personal message. Yeah, that was definitely a very personal message from the Dusket. I guess it's payback for it getting ran over by a train last stream. I guess that's payback from Dusket getting ran over by a train last stream. Yeah, he did not want to get caught. I wasn't going to catch him anyway, unless he was SA. Woo! Pity's about to get close. We're close to Pity. What do y'all think I will get from Pity? I'm like 40 away. 46 away from Pity. I mean, we should say it this early because that bug dude is gonna steal my Pity again. Yeah, that bug dude. Gleam Twiddle? I'd rather Gleam Twiddle over the bug dude any day of the week. Yes, Gleam Twiddle is also a Pity killer, but I'd rather that any day of the week over the bug dude. Over that guy. Circulate. Sicillate. I think that's the name of it. I can't say it. It's a weird name. Run button. With the run button? Very... Okay, I thought that was a rumor for a second. It wasn't, though. But yeah, the run button's very common in this game. Is it Jimby? No, I'd rather Jimby over this. Jimby is a way better design. Yes, Jimby's also a Pity killer, but it's a way better design than that. Another Twiddle. Come on, Rainbow Dragon. Rainbow Arceros, recommendedly. Recommendedly Rainbow Arceros. Oh, da, 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 da. Yeah, the Alpha Jimby is pretty ugly. Gamba's okay, though. Gamba was okay. Yeah, doing this more, I feel like just using the roamer boost is the meta. Like, it doesn't matter to me too much because I have over 100 boosts, but for people that don't have boost, that would probably be what I would do. I would just do roamer stuff. I wish LL does something about matchmaking because I was one game away from ace and I got matched a dude that's top 2 on leaderboard with 19,000 points just for me to drop a lot of points. Yeah. Oh, I know who you battled. You battled Pid. Oh, also roamer. You battled Pid. Pid's number 2 on the leaderboard. You battled Pid. And yep, he used a stall. Yeah. He might be here on stream, actually. Unless he's grinding rank. If he's grinding rank, he probably won't be on stream. But yeah, he's one of my viewers. He's one of my viewers. Yeah. Yeah, the MMR system kind of sucks. I was talking with... Earlier today, Pid was just... Pid, the number 2 guy on the leaderboard, Pid, he was getting demoralized because... he kept struggling on actually gaining ranked. And the number 1 player got even more rank. And the problem is that the number 1 player plays the game a whole lot more than anyone else on the leaderboard. So, it was just... So, he's going through the ringer right now, Pid. I mean, you're playing... Thing is, when I play players, I don't blame the player, I blame the Loomian. When in doubt, blame the Loomians, not the players that are using them. That's the way I... When I do the Salt game, I just blame the Loomian. Or say the Loomian sucks, not the player. That's what I tend to do. Always blame the tank. Yep, the tank. Always blame the tank. But yeah, the matchmaking system is brutal. And the MMR system sucks. Like, it doesn't take the actual MMR rank into any consideration. Like, you played a 19,000 dude and you were at 11,000. Not 11,000. 1,900 to 1,100. You lose the same amount from playing the second top player on the leaderboard. It makes no sense. I say Loomian gotta be easier to rally. They will add a secret ability totem in Route 9, I believe. That will be something that they will add that should hopefully make PvP prep a lot better. At least for rallying essays. Something else I would also like is if they added more rally spots. You know how there's the rally charm where if you're free to play, you only have like 3 rally spots, but if you're not, if you pay for the rally charm, you get all 9 and they rally faster. What they should do is they should just give the 9 rally spots. But for the people that have bought the rally charm, they rally 2 times faster. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? They should give the 9 rally spots, but the people with the rally charm just has the Loomians rally faster. That's what I would do, because I think the 3 rally spots is not enough. After a year and a half, it's been my 2nd month, and I battle dudes that are top 2 on the leaderboard. Yeah, the matchmaking system isn't that good. That's something I'm going to talk about in my Season 2 Problematic Loomians video. Either that or, I guess, Season 2 problematic stuff, because the only really big problematic Loomians in Season 2 are Cephalops and Whippledrift. Yeah, Celesting's there too, as well. Mystic Tone Celesting, but not much. Pit is the reason I stopped playing rank? Yeah, Pit. If you play Pit, you're screwed. Pit's team is the sweatiest sweat team to have ever been sweat. And you have to sweat. You have to sweat. Because if you lose 1 battle, you lose so much progress. Especially if you're at 1900. If you lose 1 battle, you have to win 8 battles to get back to where you were. Yeah, that could work too, but I don't know how they can add that on the screen. Maybe it'll just add like a little thing. Maybe they add another screen for an extra 9 or something. I beat Pit too. I beat Pit sometimes. Me and Pit are around 50-50. I think he's beaten me a few more times than I beat him. I think it's more like 60-40. I win 40% of the time, he wins 60% of the time. Although recently I've been on a losing streak versus Pid. I think I've lost 2 in a row to Pid. Recently. Yeah, rallying is a pain. They gotta fix the rallying. Trying to rally GSA Igneel for months. For months. I know, it gets a night. Especially for a rare Loomian like that, because the rare Loomians take longer to rally. Also, next encounter is going to be a pity. Alright. Well, at least it's a Gamma. I kind of don't want it, but at least it was a Gamma. It could have been GSA, but I don't really care that much. Smiley, you were almost right. You were almost right. But it was the Gamma. Yeah. Oh, you're going for the full-out GSA. Yeah, I'm not going that far. I just get PvP viable Loomians because, yeah, rallying is a nightmare. Rallying is a nightmare. That's not worth it. Cosmere! Are you a secret ability? We will see. All the roamer themes are very good. Chantico. Worst pain is getting something really good right after pity. Yeah, that is always something that's rough. It doesn't happen to me too much, thankfully. But yeah, that can be very painful. Trying to get GSA Cinnamon so I can use it with my Cineslat plus Sword combo. Oh. You're trying to use Cinnamon? Good luck! You have my condolences. You have all my condolences. Do they even synergize well together? Does Sword and Cinnamon even synergize well? I'm trying to think, maybe. Biggest army, big evil laugh. Nope. Pity delay, I will never be on the side of pity delay. Never. I will never delay pity. I will never delay pity. I am so against it. It's just a waste of valuable boosts. The way I look at delaying pity is a waste of valuable boost. That's the way I see it. Kind of underrated because you can just -2 their melee attack and then switch. Oh yeah, Mnar! Yeah, the Mnar move. Yeah, kind of... Get off my screen! Anyway. Yeah, because it has priority Mnar. And bulk up as well. So yeah, it has a lot of utility. You can't really defeat it on the melee side. And it has good melee bulk. You have to get a ranged attacker to beat it. Especially since it has Rejuvenate. Can't get the 800? Oh no. Oh, that's rough. Go with the team that you're the most comfortable with. If you want to grind and rank, go with the team that you're the most comfortable with. That will usually result into you getting more wins. Another Twiddle. Oh! No! Boo! Should have been Rainbow. Boo! What a troll. Not even secret ability. Just a freaking troll. Darn it! You should have been Rainbow, bud. Get off my screen. Well, that sucks. That sucks. See, I can get a Gleam, Arceros, but I can't get Rainbow. I see how it is. I see how it is. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, ours enchants too. And it has priority banana split. And priority rejuvenate. Yeah, trading and PvP should definitely not be tied together. No way. Unless you need a Loomian that you don't have for PvP. I mean, no one really wants to trade for SA PvPs because... Either because you lose PvPs. Yeah, you don't want to lose the PvPs that you TP train and rally for. Yeah, people always want to have more value in Trade Resort. Like, what Trade Resort should be is if you want to trade a Loomian you don't want for a Loomian that you do want. That's what trading should be. But it's not. Trading is for people that want to get more rich. It's not about actually trading Loomians that you actually want. Like, I can't even trade my alphas and gammas for shards anymore. They'll be like, oh, I don't want to get my shards. Normal gammas aren't good enough. Yeah, I think it could, but also the traders would complain is the problem. But then again, most traders tend to be... this isn't for all the traders. There are some good traders out there and some good trader YouTubers as well. But there's a lot of them that are really bad. A lot of them are really bad. Where I don't trade if I want something I hunt for my own money-deprived hands. You hate to pay to get. I did get 2 of them, but I didn't get them with good traits. I got the trait. I just need the shard one. I need a shard. I'm not sure which one I'm going to shard. I'm not sure if I'm going to shard the HP one or the other one. I'm not sure yet. Na. Oh, hey, green Cinnamon. Kinda don't want it because there's no wisp, but hey, cool nonetheless. Okay, I have 2 minutes left of... Okay, I have 2 minutes left of... Boost. Can we add me by any chance? I'll think about it. I'm not sure because I'm actually running out of friends in Roblox. I think I have like 30 spots left. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful with who I friend and who I not. You could follow me, though. You could follow me. I think following works. If you're curious what my Roblox username is, that's it. If you want to follow me. I have 970 friends? No way. That's gotta be like friend request or something. Yeah, that would be an easy... Yeah, that would be an easy way to fix that problem, but they're not gonna do it. Because the reason is why is because what's the point of actually rallying for your Loomian if you're just gonna use the Dream Teams in ranked? The devs are not gonna do that because there'll be no point in actually playing the actual game itself if you're able to use Dream Teams in ranked. So, I hate to say it, but that I don't think will ever happen. I do see where you're coming from, though. I like DTS purpose being to test your teams. Yeah, to test your teams. And the showcase Loomians. It's great for showcases. That's what Dream Teams is good for. I've been using Dream Teams for that as of late, for showcases. Showcasing Loomians that I don't have. Like, I don't have Secret Ability Phaedra. I don't have Secret Ability by Mask. The only way I would be able to showcase them is on Dream Teams. So, that's another area where Dream Teams is really good at. I'm going to use the restroom. I will be right back. I'm back. Let's play a little tennis tag. When do the red meteors fall? I think they fall in an hour. Yeah, they fall in an hour. Let's tennis tag a little bit. Well, I mean, Dream Team is made to test, but seeing how expensive some PvPs can get in rank, you can rarely use the team you truly want to use. Yeah, that's a good point, especially if you're using Loomians that you just simply can't get anymore, like Secret Ability roamers that are from events. The good thing is that a lot of the roamer secret abilities aren't actually the best. Like, a lot of them aren't that good. Some of them are, like Ikazunes and Mutagons and a couple others as well, like My Mask. But My Mask also has a good normal ability too, so that's something. But yeah. No way I just went to the toilet that fast. It was a 1. It was a 1. Plus, it's like right next to my room. So, I just went in, washed my hands, and got out. I go fast. I know sometimes NPCs just keep launching the ball to each other and then send it straight into your face. Yeah, they do the Joshua method of playing tennis tag. Eat! I'm gonna get sniped 100%. Okay, never mind. I never rage quit so fast. Over tennis tag, this guy Gru just launched an orbital strike cannon on me, bro. Yeah, those NPCs are gods sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna try this space double-click strategy. Oh! I'm tired! Come on! I mean, it worked! It worked for as long as it needed to. It worked. I lasted longer than I usually do in those 1v1s. Tennis is so rigged, like you still lose a lot when you even hit it. You don't lose. The thing is, the difference between tennis tag system compared to the MMR system, you don't lose anything when you get hit. When you lose in rank, you lose rank. You actually lose progress when losing in rank. In tennis tag, you don't lose anything. You just get off the field, and you can't come back till later. You don't lose any flowers. You don't lose any tickets. In fact, you still gain tickets if your teammates actually destroy other people. Not many, but you get some. System's a lot better compared to the MMR system in ranked. Oh boy! I'm gonna get sniped. I have a feeling. Yeah. Hey! The ring around the rosy strat. I'm the best ranked player, trust me. Yep. I'm gonna get sniped! I'm so dead! I'm so dead! I'm so dead! I'm so dead! Oh my god. Woo! Well, that bot was being the MVP. Oh my god. Like, how can you react to that? Oh, I got fooled. Nice play, I got fooled. I wish you wouldn't lose rank points when losing. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but it really is just frustrating. I would be fine with losing rank if the system was just not demoralizing. I would be fine with losing rank if losing one battle didn't completely waste 5 battles worth of progress in the higher levels. That's what I would say. It's just so demoralizing, especially when you're in the higher levels. When you're at, like, the top 5 of leaderboards, you gotta win 6 battles to every 7 in order to actually make progress. And even just a little bit. Because you lose the same amount in the higher levels than you do in the lower levels. Well, my lag. Stream doing okay, though. I think, yeah, it's the server. It's not the stream. We'll do another 15 minutes, and we'll see how I feel after that. Alright, another 15 minutes. Boop! Hunder walled by Soulburst Crackalola. Yeah, Hunder... I don't know why Palm ranked Hunder very high when... What was his tier list again? Palm's tier list? Oh, I'm back here. Oops. It does that sometimes with Tennis Tag. It's a system so where people can't, like, AFK it. Okay. What was on his tier list again? Where did he put Hunder? Yeah, he put Hunder in the reliable tier. Okay, reliable. But that's in the same tier as Plasmoth, and Barblast, and Dragodine, and Pyrolin. Hunder should not be in the same tier as them. When there's Yursnack, Tyrex, Lava Feed, Luminami in the meta. Like, those are just 4 Loomians that just beat it straight up in the meta. Tyrex beats it. Yursnack walls it. Soulburst Crackalola walls it. Luminami does good against it because they run restrictive armor most of the time. Surkame not so much because they're a lot less. Surkames are a lot less bulky than Lumas. Almost every melee attacker is. Yeah, a lot of melee attackers don't do well versus Soulburst Crack. Soulburst Crack's a really good Loomian. I wonder if we'll get more Soulburst in the story. Like Obsidian or something. I would love more Soulburst. I want a Soulburst Fentation. I want Soulburst Fentation. I want a Water Fire type so badly. I want a Water Fire type so bad. I want a Water Fire type so bad. I want a Soulburst Fentation, and it becomes Water Fire. Alright. I would love Soulburst Obsidian. My favorite look is Obsid. My whole team has changed in PvP, but my melee tank is still Obsid. Obsidian, I think it's pretty good right now. Ever since it got Barbs, I actually think it's really good right now. I think it's one of the best Barb setters in the game. Yes, Obsidian has Barbs now, meaning you can place hazards, you can still have Primal Slash and Body Crash, and then you can heal with Beast Slumber. It's another option if you don't want to run Burrow or Drudge. You can run Barbs and set up a layer hazards, and it's so good because it synergizes very well with what Obsidian wants to do, because Obsidian is a melee tank. It swaps into melee attackers, meaning that you swap into a melee attacker, soak the hit, and then as they switch, you put down a layer of Barbs. It just synergizes very well with Obsidian's toolset. Water Fire type Snake Loomians, Seer/Sea/Seer. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. Serpent. Good thing Tanuki don't got Barbs. That would be a nightmare. Oh, yeah. I mean, we can't have it be the best handy Loomian in the game. We can't have it outclass Imperior and Dyborg as well. We need reasons to use the other two as well. Soulburst Morphizu would be fun. Thing is, I don't think it's gonna... The only way Morphizu would be better is if it had Wise as its ability. And that will never happen because it will just be the most broken Loomian of all time with Wise. If you could choose If you could choose a Soulburst starter, what would it be? Zulong. Who wouldn't want a Soulburst Zulong? Let's be honest. Zulong is the coolest design out of all the starters. Timber does as well. A Soulburst Timber would be pretty cool as well. Soulburst Timber would be epic. I can imagine what a Soulburst Timber would look like. But yeah, it'll probably be Zulong. Soulburst Vesperado? Yeah, I can see that too. But I go on a Soulflower grind of Doom, and I got hatred from Blocktails playing Wish Me Luck. Good luck! The Soulflower hunt is kind of a nightmare. I already got all my Soul Mechas that I need, so I don't have to do it, but I just did it anyway because I could get more. Here comes Ray Ray if it gets Soulburst. Yeah, Zulong is... I can imagine what a Soulburst Zulong would look like. Remodels are needed for starters. It needs on Seer Knight, Tatab, and Valkyrie. Zulong is good. Himber is good. They don't need theirs. Vesperadu also needs one as well. Luminami's design's bad, but I don't know how you can improve Luminami's design. So I think you just keep Luminami the same. Be honest, yeah. I mean, thanks for the comment, but I don't like comparing YouTubers. I don't like comparing YouTubers if I'm better or worse than someone else. It's just, you know, there are other people that like making content as well. I respect the comment, but it's just that I tend to be careful with comments like that. So it could hurt someone's feelings. How do you stop Servlin, Joshua? Question. You can't. I just want to. Oh, Romer. That's like the first Mutagon I've seen in a long time. I legitimately haven't seen many Mutagons. How do you stop Servlin? Yeah, you can't stop Servlin. Can I just, with a Vengeance, boost it Raging Tackle? It 2-shots Harvest Sec, swapping in. It 2-shots Harvest Sec, swapping in. Not even Crackalola can be. Crackalola has to Soul Burst. Crackalola has to Soul Burst in order to beat it. It has to Soul Burst. You could catch a Scorching Skin Burn, but if it's not Soul Bursted, you get completely cooked by Servalin. Yeah, a 120 power stabbed, very brawny, gloves boosted raging tackles, no joke. Even if you bird Servalin, it's not great because it can run Illwill. And Illwill's even stronger! Illwill's even stronger. You're right, nothing is stopping you from Soul Bursting, but if you're swapping it in, that's what I mean. If you haven't Soul Burst from Crackalola yet, you have to swap in, or swapping it in. You can't swap it in. You gotta let a Loomian die, and then go into Crackalola, and then Soul Burst. I'll report back once I complete my Soulflower grind and then go into the Gleam Solnika Purgatory. Alright, good luck. Have you tried Mixed Dakuda? I don't think I've tried Mixed Dakuda yet. That'd be an interesting showcase. I feel like if I ran a Mixed Dakuda, I would ran Torrential Slash, Thunderstrike, Torrential Slash, Thunderstrike, Venom Slash, and Gamma Pulse? Or Power Focus? Or Slapdown to get rid of items. The bots learned to curve the balls? Oh god. Yeah, that's scary. Hello Josh, first time on stream. What's your opinion on Goggles Rainbow Blast on Arceus? Never tried it. I have never tried that set yet. I have to try it at some point, but I have not tried it yet. Mixed Dakuda OP, I don't use Thunderstrike. Oh, so you don't use Thunderstrike. I assume because the best melee type move it has is Thunder Slam. Unless you want to recoil yourself. I guess that's Thunder Crash as well, but it recoils itself, and it doesn't get boosted by Brute Force. I feel like Thunderstrike is better than even on a Gloves Dakuda because you can hit stuff on the range side. So it can kind of be ran mixed in that situation. Oh, use Soul Burst! Oh! So use the Soul Burst Dakuda. Okay, so you use the mixed version on Soul Burst. Okay. That makes sense. I can see that. 5 more minutes. Please, one more Rainbow Dragon. I know! I used that Novidius set before. Fun fact, Cheese, I've used that Novidius set in a video. Raging Flame and Frostbite Novidius. Oh god, defensive Novidius. Aww, don't kill my pity like that, Go Swing. Hi, Galva. Welcome to the stream. Hello. But yeah, Novidius learns both Raging Flame and Frostbite and Slumber. So yeah, good luck beating that. Thankfully, it's a banned Loomian. Thing is, that's not even its banned set. The banned set is its mixed attacking set. Like, that's another reason why Nova Diaz is banned. Nova Diaz is a 750 base stat total Loomian that can be ran mixed, has great coverage, hits pretty much anything in the game besides Loominami and Land Torch. I guess some other bulky waters it couldn't hit as well, but other than that, it hits pretty much everything in the game. And it has Raging Flame, and Icicle Traps, and Frostbite, and Disperse. It has kind of everything. You could run pretty much anything on Nova Diaz. It's been a while since I've been on this game. Yeah, it's been a little bit. One question, Josh, is Thunder Slam stronger than Thunder Crash on the Kuda with Brute Force? I think it's the same strength. I think Thunder Slam is the same strength as Thunder Crash, but why wouldn't you just use Thunder Slam? Because Thunder Slam uses less energy, and you don't have that pesky recoil. That's why I feel like Thunder Strike's better, because Thunder Strike actually does get boosted by Brute Force without any recoil. But it does have a way lower range attack stat until you Soul Burst. But some Dakutas don't want to run Soul Burst, is the thing. What ability do you think is better for PvP, Intensify or Nightlight? Nightlight's better right now. The reason why Nightlight's better is because you can actually switch into Dark types a lot better. And Intensify would be better if it can block Flash and Flee, but it just doesn't. Meaning, even if you do get the +1 boost from a Flash and Flee, they could still pivot into a positive matchup that destroys your Soul NECA. So Nightlight is the better ability, especially with Cephalops in the meta right now. Exactly. Nova Diaz could just do anything at once. Yeah, Draco Beam too. Yeah, it has that. Yeah, the reason why I didn't say Draco Beam is because everyone knows that Draco Beam on Nova Diaz absolutely destroys everything. And the thing is, it can use Primal Slash and Outburst as well. It can use a melee move and a ranged ancient type move on the same Nova Diaz set. Because it has the space for that. It has the space for it. What's your PvP rank? My rank, I am 1,262, but I peaked at around 1,328. That was my peak. Wonder why it isn't nerfed? The reason why it isn't nerfed is because it's a super powerful fusion legendary. So he doesn't want to nerf the super powerful fusion dragon because it's the super powerful fusion dragon. So instead of just nerfing the dragon, he would just rather ban the dragon from ranked. Which I think I like that better. Problem is that there's no competitive metagame where Nova Diaz could be played. I still don't know why Icicle is banned. Soulburst Icicle. I honestly don't know why it's banned. Maybe I should try Soulburst Icicle in a showcase and see if it deserves to be banned. Yeah, it's banned because of its Soulburst ability. But I think they nerfed its Soulburst ability. I think they nerfed it, though. I want to try it again at some point. And I want to make an opinion on Soulburst Icicle. 1 more minute of boost. Yeah, it only happens at the end of the turn, meaning you can't pivot in and out. You have to stay alive for a turn in order to get it up. Meaning you can't just pivot immediately off the bat. Yeah, I think after this I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have an upload tomorrow. If I do make an upload, it'll probably be a Spin the Wheel challenge. It'll either be a Spin the Wheel challenge or a Soulburst Icicle showcase or a Danuki showcase. I'm not sure yet. It would probably be one of those. And how many things beat Icicle in the meta? Yeah, a lot of things do good with Icicle in the meta. But there's also some Loomians that don't do well versus Icicle either. Icicle's kind of in the middle ground in this meta. It doesn't do good versus Tyrex, but it does good versus Lachette. It does do good versus Lachette. And with Mega Chomp, it does good versus Ellie. But it doesn't do good versus Tyrex. So it's kind of hit or miss into the top meta. Let's see. Actually, let's look at my tier list. Let's look at the tier list I made in the tier list. I'm not going to put it up on stream because I think it'll be too much. I don't want to potentially lag. So I'm not going to be able to read chat in a while. I just want to see my top tier list and see how Icicle does in it. So in my top tier, I put it Tata, Snack, Tyrex, Lashent, Plasmoth, and Cephalops. Icicle has a good matchup in the Tata. Although it does take a lot of damage, has a great matchup versus your snack, doesn't do well versus Tyrex, does well versus Lashent, does well versus Plasmoth, and it's neutral versus... No, it does bad versus Cephalops. So, it actually does good against some of the top tier Loomians. But if you go lower in the tier, where there's Luminami, Zulong, Eliguana, Soulburst Eruptodon, Soulburst Cracklola, Obsidian, Brain Dead Whipple... No, okay, it does good versus Whippledrift and Garbantus. Not good versus Servlin, because Servlin nukes something everything everywhere anyway. It does good against some of the top threats, but it doesn't do good versus anything else underneath it. And if you look at Palm's list, yeah, negative matchup versus Cephalops, negative matchup versus Tyrex, negative matchup versus Ronsador, okay matchup versus Dakuda, positive matchup versus your snack. So yeah. I'm using a couple different tier lists for the Icicle thing. I've used my tier list and Palm's tier list, just as comparison. So yeah, heard of Vice Jaws build got nerfed. Yeah, Vice Jaws is nerfed. Vice Jaws is just a chomping move now. Who leads Lashent against the Bane of Haste team? Lashent doesn't get used under Bane of Haste, I don't think. Sorelli is banned because it's uncompetitive. Sorelli isn't banned because it's good. Because it's not good. It's just uncompetitive. That's the reason why Sorelli is banned. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I'm going to end the stream here so I can spend a little bit of time for myself and potentially have time to make an upload for tomorrow. So I'm not staying up till 4 a.m. to get the video out. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the hunting stream. I found another Rainbow Dragon, so back-to-back streams with a Rainbow Dragon each. So that's good to see. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!